Climbing mountains is not for the faint of heart, but some peaks are so treacherous that they've claimed the lives of even the most experienced climbers. From unpredictable weather to deadly altitudes, these mountains test the limits of human endurance. These are the 15 hardest mountains to climb. 15. Broad Peak, 8,051 meters, 26,414 feet. Starting our list is Broad Peak, located in the Karakoram Range on the border of Pakistan and China. Despite being the 12th highest mountain in the world, Broad Peak is often overshadowed by its neighbor, K2. However, this formidable mountain is anything but easy to climb. The climb to the summit involves crossing exposed ridges and navigating dangerous crevasses, with frequent avalanches making it even more perilous. While its fatality rate is around 8%, it's the extreme weather and difficult terrain that make Broad Peak one of the toughest challenges for mountaineers. Only those with the highest level of skill and determination attempt this climb. 14. Mount Huascaran, 6,768 meters, 22,205 feet. Peru's tallest peak, Mount Huascaran, is another dangerous mountain to climb, thanks to its unpredictable weather and the risk of avalanches. Located in the Andes Mountains, Huascaran is particularly infamous for the deadly 1970 earthquake, which triggered an avalanche that wiped out an entire town below. Today, the climb remains treacherous, with unstable glaciers and rock falls posing constant threats. Despite its lower altitude compared to some of the 8,000ers, Mount Huascaran demands extreme caution from climbers. It is a physically demanding ascent, requiring not just technical skills, but the mental fortitude to face the unpredictable challenges this mountain throws at you. 13. Lhasapangma, 8,027 meters, 26,335 feet. Located in Tibet, Lhasapangma is the lowest of the 14 8,000ers, but remains one of the hardest climbs in the world. It was the last of the 8,000-meter peaks to be summited, first climbed in 1964 by a Chinese expedition. While its height is daunting, what makes Lhasapangma particularly dangerous is its steep snow slopes, high-altitude crevasses, and unpredictable weather patterns. Many climbers have been caught in avalanches or severe storms while attempting the summit. Its isolation in the Tibetan Plateau also means that rescue operations are extremely challenging. 12th Maniso, 8,163 meters, 26,781 feet. Known as the Mountain of the Spirit, Maniso is the 8th highest peak in the world, but its beauty is matched by its danger. With a fatality rate of around 9%, Maniso has claimed the lives of many climbers due to its steep slopes, frequent avalanches, and harsh weather conditions. The Manaslu Serac, a massive icefall near the summit, is particularly notorious for its deadly potential. Located in the Nepalese Himalayas, the mountain's technical challenges and unpredictable environment make it one of the most difficult climbs. Despite these dangers, Maniso remains a popular goal for those seeking to conquer an 8,000er. 11th, Annapurna II, 7,937 meters, 26,040 feet. While its sibling Annapurna I often grabs the headlines, Annapurna II is no less challenging. It is the 16th highest mountain in the world, but is known for its difficult and technical climbing routes. The mountain's southeast face is particularly treacherous, featuring steep ice falls and rock faces that require precision and skill. Annapurna II's location in Nepal means that it is subject to the same unpredictable weather as its neighboring peaks, making the ascent even more hazardous. Although its fatality rate is lower than Annapurna Hran, it still presents significant risks that should not be underestimated. 10. Denali, 6,190 meters, 20,310 feet. The highest peak in North America, Denali, formerly known as Mount McKinley, may not be as tall as some of the Himalayan giants, but it's one of the toughest climbs in the world. With a fatality rate of around 9%, Denali's extreme cold, unpredictable weather, and fierce winds make it a formidable challenge. Located in Alaska, the mountain's remoteness also adds to the difficulty, as rescue missions are hard to coordinate. Climbers must be prepared to face temperatures that can drop to -40 degrees Celsius and the possibility of whiteouts. Denali demands both technical climbing skills and the ability to withstand harsh Arctic conditions. 9. Gasherbrum II, 8,035 meters, 26,362 feet. Known as K4, Gasherbrum II is one of the world's 14 8,000ers and sits on the Pakistan-China border. It's a mountain that has long challenged climbers due to its difficult climbing routes, avalanche-prone slopes, and extreme weather conditions. With a fatality rate of about 10%, Gasherbrum II demands careful planning and physical endurance. Climbers face hazardous ice falls, crevasses, and frequent rock falls as they make their way to the summit. Despite the dangers, Gasherbrum II is considered one of the more achievable 8,000ers. But that doesn't make it any less perilous for those who dare to attempt its climb. 8. Gasherbrum, 8,080 meters, 26,509 feet. Often called Hidden Peak, Gasherbrum II is another towering giant in the Karakoram Range. At 8,080 meters, it is the 11th highest mountain in the world and has a fatality rate of about 10%. The name Gasherbrum means beautiful mountain, but its beautiful appearance hides a treacherous climb. The mountain is infamous for its technical difficulty, including steep ridges and ice falls. Climbers must navigate crevasses, unstable snowfields, and frequent avalanches. As with other peaks in the Karakoram Range, the unpredictable weather can quickly turn an already challenging climb into a life-threatening situation, making Gasherbrum II a daunting task. 7. Maalo, 8,481 meters, 27,825 feet. Maalo is the 5th highest mountain in the world and is known for being one of the most technically challenging 8,000ers to climb. Its pyramid-shaped peak requires climbers to have excellent technical skills, especially on the steep, knife-edged ridges that lead to the summit. Located near Mount Everest, Maalo presents climbers with similar dangers, including severe altitude sickness, harsh weather, and crevasse hazards. With a fatality rate of around 14%, Maalo is a demanding climb that tests every aspect of a mountaineer's skill set. The unforgiving terrain and harsh conditions make it a serious challenge, even for experienced climbers. 6. Kanchenjunga, 8,586 meters, 28,169 feet. As the 3rd highest mountain in the world, Kanchenjunga is a colossal challenge for any climber. Located on the Nepal-India border, Kanchenjunga has long been revered as a sacred mountain, and many climbers leave a few meters from the top, out of respect for local beliefs. Its remote location, extreme altitude, and frequent avalanches make it a deadly ascent. The mountain's fatality rate stands at around 15%, with many climbers falling victim to its unpredictable weather and treacherous terrain. Despite its dangers, Kanchenjunga attracts adventurers seeking to conquer one of the world's highest and most challenging peaks. 5. Dhaulagiri, 8,167 meters, 26,795 feet. Dhaulagiri, the 7th highest mountain in the world, is infamous for its dangerous climbing conditions. With a fatality rate of about 16%, it has claimed the lives of many climbers due to its steep slopes, avalanches, and extreme weather. Located in Nepal, Dhaulagiri's technical challenges require climbers to have extensive experience in high-altitude mountaineering. The mountain's name means White Mountain, but its beauty is overshadowed by the dangers it presents. The constantly shifting weather can turn a clear day into a deadly storm in a matter of hours, making Dhaulagiri one of the most unpredictable and hazardous climbs. 4. Nanga Parbat, 8,126 meters, 26,660 feet. Dubbed the Killer Mountain, Nanga Parbat is the 9th highest peak in the world and has a notorious reputation for its high fatality rate, which hovers around 21%. Located in Pakistan, Nanga Parbat's Diamir face is one of the most dangerous climbing routes, with steep slopes, avalanches, and ice falls, threatening climbers at every turn. The mountain's isolation adds to the danger, as rescue missions are difficult to execute in such a remote location. Nanga Parbat's treacherous terrain and unpredictable weather make it a daunting challenge, earning its place as one of the deadliest mountains in the world. 3K2, 8,611 meters, 28,251 feet. Known as the Savage Mountain, K2 is the 2nd highest mountain in the world and has a fearsome reputation. With a fatality rate of about 23%, K2 is notorious for its dangerous climbing routes, including steep ice walls and rockfalls. Located on the Pakistan-China border, K2's harsh weather conditions and frequent avalanches make it one of the most difficult and dangerous peaks to climb. Unlike Everest, there are no commercial climbing routes on K2, meaning that only experienced mountaineers attempt this deadly ascent. K2 is a true test of survival, with many climbers perishing in their quest to reach the summit. 2. Annapurna II, 8,091 meters, 26,545 feet. At the 2nd spot is Annapurna II, the deadliest mountain in the world based on its fatality rate. With around 32 deaths per 100 successful summits, Annapurna is a mountain that demands respect. Located in Nepal, its treacherous south face is notorious for avalanches, ice falls, and rock slides, making it one of the most dangerous climbs in the world. The unpredictable weather further adds to the risks, with many climbers losing their lives due to sudden storms. Despite its beauty, Annapurna I remains a deadly challenge that only the most skilled and experienced mountaineers dare to take on. 1. Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, 29,029 feet. Taking the top spot is none other than Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world. While its fatality rate is lower compared to some of the other peaks on this list, Everest's height and harsh conditions make it a formidable challenge. The death zone, where oxygen levels are critically low, claims many lives each year. More than 200 dead bodies remain on the mountain, a grim reminder of its dangers. Despite being the most famous mountain in the world, Everest is not to be underestimated. Climbers face extreme cold, fierce winds, and the ever-present risk of avalanches and falls. That's the countdown of the 15 hardest mountains to climb. From deadly heights to unpredictable weather, these peaks push human endurance to the limit. Which one do you think is the most challenging? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more thrilling content. Thanks for watching.